Me and Gib, we're more experienced fighters. You know, he had 7 fights. I had 7 fights. I'm 7-0 with 5 KOs. He's 6-1 with 3 KOs. So we're experienced fighters. We know how it is to be conditioned in the boxing ring to go to rounds. And this is not no regular 2, 3 round, 4 round fight. This is an 8 round fight. It's a real fight.
Slim, first things first, thank you ever so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak to us here at Mirror Fighting. I guess first of all, how are we feeling with just over 3 weeks till fight night?
I'm ready. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to fight right now, honestly. If Gib wants to fly over here to New York City and fight me now, I'm ready to fight right now, honestly. You know, I'm just so excited. It's my first time headlining a fight. It's my first time doing a pay-per-view. And it's against a guy that I've been wanting to fight for years, who's been avoiding me for years. It's gonna be the biggest crossover boxing fight of the year. You know, we had the KSI versus Logan Paul fight, but they were super novices at that time. I feel like now, me and Gib, we're more experienced fighters. You know, he had 7 fights. I had 7 fights. I'm 7-0 with 5 KOs. He's 6-1 with 3 KOs. So we're experienced fighters. We know how it is to be conditioned in the boxing ring to go to rounds. And this is not no regular 2, 3 round, 4 round fight. This is an 8 round fight. It's a real fight. You know what I mean? It's not no regular YouTuber fight. This is a real fight. So I'm just really excited to showcase what I can really do on the big stage.
You talk about the honor there of sort of being the headline of the card. So when you look at the card, obviously stacked with big names from top to bottom, for you personally, how does it feel for you to top the bill of such a historic event over in Qatar?
Oh man, honestly, man, I feel proud of myself because I did not have the easy route to get where I'm at today. You know, I had to take fights in 2 weeks' notice against guys that people think will beat me. You know, like I took a fight against Temper in 2 weeks' notice. Everybody was gonna smoke me. I knocked him out in the second round. I had to fight against everybody thought I was stat padding my record. Oh, Slim picks just chooses his fights. They chose Soul Poppy because they thought he could beat me. Like, oh, Soul Poppy could beat Slim. Yeah, yeah. You're scared of Soul Poppy. They called me a bitch on the internet for 3 months. Oh, Slim's a pussy. He's scared of Soul Poppy. I took the fight against him on the prime card. He's never been knocked out before. Guess who knocked him out? I knocked his ass out cold, bro. I put him to sleep. And he fought real fighters. He fought MMA guys, professional fighters. I knocked him out. I'm a YouTuber with zero amateur background. He's been fighting in the amateurs. He has mad amateur experience, bro. So he's a real fighter. Every real fighter, Ryan Garcia, Sugar Sean O'Malley, all these guys, like, oh, he could fight. He's the truth. Yada yada yada. I knock him out. You know what I'm saying? So like, I had the hard route. Gib, you know what I'm saying? He only made it because he's KSI's friend. That's the reason why. Look at KSI's friends, bro. Everybody around KSI is super successful. All of them are making so much money because they're just KSI's friends. That's the kind of power KSI got. Gib got the fight with Jake Paul. Why? I beat Fusi too. Fusi was supposed to fight Jake Paul back in 2019. But I beat Fusi, was expected to run through me. I beat Fusi. Then Gib got the fight with Jake Paul. Jake Paul didn't want to fight Gib. Jake Paul fought Gib because KSI pushed Gib to fight Jake Paul. KSI got the fan base. He pushed. They all supported Gib to get the Jake Paul fight. So like, I don't have someone like KSI pushing for me to get these fights that I want. I had to work my way up, knocking guys out one left and right to make a name for myself. So I had it the hard way. He got it the easy way. And that's why November 28th, when I put this kid to sleep, I'm going to make it look easy.
You alluded to it earlier just then. Talk to me a little bit about this rivalry with Gib, because obviously it's been years in the making. It feels like maybe for some people it should have happened sooner. You know, why is it happening now? How did this sort of come about?
Well, basically, I helped him get the Jake Paul fight. He lost, you know, and after that, I was like, you know what? I wanted to get the fight with Gib, but he never wanted to fight me. He never, like, he's always avoided. He's always found a way to maneuver around me and get a different fight. He says, but everybody's fought, you know, like whatever. He's always fought someone else, right? And I've been chasing him, and that's why he don't like me because he hates that I've been chasing him. You know what I mean? I've been chasing him for so long, and he expected me to get like one of these guys to get rid of me, you know, like to beat me, and for that fight to die down. But I kept winning, and the fact that I kept winning, his social media, every time he make a post on Instagram about boxing, fight Slim, fight Slim, fight Slim. He make a tweet, fight. When are you gonna fight Slim? When are you gonna fight Slim? Everybody would bug him. It got to the point where earlier this year he retired from boxing. He said he retired from boxing because he didn't want to fight me. And then he said he moved to armored MMA. He wanted to do MMA because he didn't want to fight me because everybody knows he was next in line for me. Like, I don't understand how much of a bitch you can be. So like, now the fact that it's finally happening, he's so upset that he has to fight me. He's so upset that I'm his biggest money fight. He's so mad. So like, it bothers him. I know, you can see it in his face and everything, and that's why he's trying to market the fight as Gib versus Misfits. He's doing that because he doesn't want to give me no attention. But I'm more of a credible fighter than him. I've done more credible things in boxing than him. If you show any traditional fighter our highlights in boxing, my highlights are way more vicious compared to his. I put people to sleep with one punch. He's only got 3 knockouts. One of them was a guy called Max Plays FIFA who does not box at all. And the other 2 knockouts were not even knockouts. He knocked out Austin McBroom. He dropped him 5 times, whatever. It took him 5 times, and then he put him to sleep. And the third time, Austin McBroom quit, so he didn't even finish him. He quit in the fight. You get me? So like me, I have 5 knockouts, and every knockout I had, I've knocked out guys with one punch. Literally, I slept them with one punch. I got that different kind of right hand power, you know. So like, he's gonna feel it on fight night. He's gonna feel it. He's gonna regret even signing that contract.
Just from listening to you right now, you seem so confident, and I respect that, obviously, with 3 weeks to go. So with that, how do you see the fight playing out? And will anything other than a knockout be regarded as a failure by your standard?
Everybody says, "Oh, I'm gonna knock him out." Bro, I'm dead serious, bro. James, I'm dead serious. I'm putting this kid to sleep. There's no other. I don't see this fight going no other way besides me knocking him the fuck out or his team throwing in the towel. Because it's gonna be a brutal. If he doesn't get knocked out early, it's gonna be a brutal beatdown. Like I'm gonna break his face. Like there's gonna be blood everywhere, type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be bad. But I think he's very chinny. I think I'm gonna knock him out. Honestly, that's what I think. Like I really don't think this fight's going to distance. 100%. It's not. Like if I was a betting man, I'd put my whole house on me knocking him out. Honestly, but like I'm not. It's haram, so I don't bet. But I'm just very confident, man. I'm very very confident.
And just shifting away from your fight recently, regarding the influencer boxing scene, obviously we've got a big name in that field competing next week in Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. What are your thoughts on that fight quickly, and how do you see that fight playing out?
My thoughts on the fight, it's a crazy fight, obviously, but it's getting the world's attention. That's a fight that's gonna get non-boxing fans into the sport, you know. Yeah, man, I got love for Jake Paul. I respect what he's been doing. Mike Tyson's a legend in Brooklyn, and I'm from Brooklyn. You know, I just can't see Mike Tyson losing, honestly. I don't know why. I just can't see him losing. Like I just feel like he's too fast and explosive. And if he comes at Jake Paul hard the first couple of rounds, it's gonna be a scary night for Jake Paul. But if it goes past the first couple of rounds, and I got Jake Paul winning it.
And you look at Jake, obviously, in many people's eyes, has taken the whole influencer scene by storm, you know, as well as yourself and KSI. Do you respect him for that and just sort of taken the sport to a whole new level?
100%. I definitely respect Jake Paul for that because he's brought a lot of new eyes to boxing. He's definitely inspired a lot of kids to start boxing. You know, like and he made the sport kind of popular. You know, he brought more popularity to it. You know what I mean? Like outside of just traditional fighting. You know, because that's what it's all about. There's always a certain amount of people that could do that. You know, like there's guys like Ryan Garcia that can do that too. Like, you know, Ryan Garcia, he has a big fan base. He brings people that don't even care about boxing into boxing. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia does that. Who else does that? Tank Davis does that as well. He brings people who don't care about boxing into boxing. Like that's a different kind of aura you need. You know what I mean? Like the Bivol Bettery fight, that was an amazing fight, best fight in boxing, right? But they don't speak English, so they don't grasp. I feel like they don't grasp attention outside of boxing. Only the real boxing fans tune into that kind of fight, you know? So like that's the difference, you know what I mean? When you have that kind of aura to bring fans outside of boxing who don't give a shit about boxing to watch you, then you're doing something different.
Just a little bit cautious of time here. So obviously shifting back to you, you were scheduled to take on KSI alongside Anthony Taylor in a 2v1 matchup. KSI pulled out. Does the fight with him still interest you? Because recently he said, "Oh no, I've got a hand injury. When I'm back, I kind of want to look towards Amir Khan, Floyd Mayweather." So would that fight still interest you?
It would interest me, but the thing is, KSI, it's his decision. He's the A-side fighter. He's you know, like I would love to, I would take that fight in a heartbeat. But I feel like honestly I don't think his heart is in boxing. You know what I mean? Like even when I was with him in the face to face, I felt like his heart wasn't there. You know, and you can't like if your heart isn't in boxing, it's gonna end very very badly. So I'm always willing to take the fight. I'm always there if he wants to take it. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna step forward with my career and just take what's next for me. That's gonna help me level up.
Regarding Gibb, you faced off in Newcastle and obviously had the press conference a couple of weeks ago. What's your message to Gibb just 3 weeks to go? And during those face-offs, what did you see in his eyes?
I know he's scared. Trust me, man. I read body language. He's terrified. He never wanted to fight me, you know. And I know he's working extremely hard. I rate his work ethic. He has good work ethic, but it's gonna take a lot more than work ethic to beat me. So, Gib, I just hope you're ready, man. I hope his corner brings a nice pillow for him because he's gonna hit the canvas. I promise you, he's gonna hit the canvas, and it's gonna be very bad.